Welcome to the REAL Autism Podcast. Real as in relevant, effective, actionable living strategies and solutions for a better quality of life. Join your host, Alicia Gaucher Page, for some real conversations. Sponsored by J. Cole Autism Coaching.
What's up, everyone? Good day. Hope you're all to a good Monday. I am driving into work and thought I would check in with my fam. So, you probably seen a video, and if you haven't, you can go to my Instagram page, Facebook page, where the kids and I and their dad went to a United soccer game. Shout out to ESP, which is the letters for extra special people, where they provide services for individuals in the neurodiverse community. They're located in Rome, Athens, as well as Atlanta. And so we have an affiliation with the Atlanta organization. So they offered tickets to the United game at a discounted price. So we all went to the game. Now, just to give you a little history, Jasmine and Coleman, for those that are new followers to me, are both autistic. And they also have some sensory integration issues. So what does it mean when I say sensory integration? Well, what are our senses, right? We know we have taste, hearing, smell, sight, and touch. Those are the 5 senses. So sometimes a person who has sensory issues can sometimes get those overloaded or overstimulated. So the categories of senses that Jasmine and Coleman kind of struggle in are sound and sight. So when you go to an event or a sports event like the United game, you know it's a lot of people moving. It's a lot of lights flashing. It's a lot of sounds going off. It's just a lot going on. So originally when they were smaller and we would go out to places, not even just sporting events, but even when we went to restaurants, just the constant moving and everything going on with the people would cause them to have negative behaviors like meltdowns in the middle of the restaurant, screaming, grabbing other individuals. So you can imagine, for me as a caregiver, that was unpleasant. That was stressful as hell, because you didn't know what to expect. Sometimes the sensory overload wasn't that bad, or you will start off good, and then once you finally get to your seats and you sit down and you get comfortable, then there's the meltdown with all these people around. And when they were little, autism wasn't accepted as much as it is now, but I think people have a better understanding of what autism not only is, but what it looks like. So they're not looking at us like, what the hell is wrong with them? Why is he doing like this with his hands? They figure, okay, it's something going on, and it's not a big deal, and it doesn't necessarily make me feel awkward when people are looking. I mean, at the same time, from a mindset perspective for a caregiver, I can't necessarily be concerned about how others feel. I kind of put myself in my own bubble with my kids when we're out, and if they have a meltdown, I manage it as if there is nobody else around. So I just wanted to come online to say we went to this United game and had such a great time. I didn't see the fear and the anxiety in Jasmine and Coleman's face like I normally would, which means their senses were probably at a decent level. Like they weren't overstimulated by everything that was going on. We didn't have issues with elopement, meaning them trying to run off from us. They stayed with us. We did have some, I think, fear, or I think they call it fight or flight issues with Jasmine, like stepping onto escalator going down, but that was even better than what it's been in the past. Didn't have any issues with Coleman running to the elevator, because that's one of his favorite things, is getting on elevators. But he was able to take instruction from me when I said, no, Coleman, we're not going on the elevator. We're going this way. And he followed instructions without a meltdown. So I share this story with my autism caregivers to say, keep exposing and giving your children experiences, even if it feels hard, even if you just go for 3 minutes, because over time it gets better. Not only taking them to the event, but communicating with them in advance of the event to prep them. So doing what we call a social story around what is about to happen in the next couple of days. So I'm excited because I love sports. I love going out. And so now I feel like, I'm even considering buying some season tickets for one of the teams in Atlanta, because now I feel like we can go and enjoy. So as I always say, on the other side of pain is joy, hope, and optimism. Don't give up. See ya.
Thank you for tuning in to the Real Autism Podcast with Alicia Gaucher Page. We'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsors of this episode: J. Cole Autism Coaching, helping caregivers navigate to a better quality of life; AGP Organizational Coaching, helping people develop effective strategies, systems, and solutions to organize information. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, or just visit us at jcoleadvocacy.com.